Well, I'm a little early. Guy's not here unless he's in the back. But, okay, here we go. I believe that every school owner should be doing the lesson of the week via email, similar to what you're seeing here. Reason being is that if you say quality stuff, or share quality information, and you send this to the parents, students, and potential parents, or potential students, you will get an opportunity to sell them in the future. This is one of the ways to keep a drip on them. Now, the majority of things that people share via the martial arts industry, business-wise, most of it has never been done by the person who's actually saying it. Now, 99.9% of the stuff that I'm sharing with you is stuff that I did for many, many years. And, having the proper gear is one of the things. December of 1992, a long time ago, but I grossed $9,875 in 1 month, the month of December, in terms of merchandise. We closed the school for 1 day, and that whole day was only geared towards shopping. 2 weeks before the school year, I should say 2 weeks before Christmas, the school was closed and we made it into a store. I had 28 different items. 28 different items. And obviously not everything sold out, but we had a huge profit margin because the 28 items, obviously, all you got to do is sell 5 to 10 per, and it'll add up. Well, I had to run around for about 2 weeks, literally in New York, in order to get this line of clothes. I made things like sweatshirts, and fleece wasn't in yet, but I grabbed some fleece. I thought it was kind of cool, and I embroidered it instead of putting silkscreen on it. So when it was all said and done, it took me about 2 weeks of running around before the school opened. So my second job used to be not just teaching, which happened at 4 o'clock to 9 roughly, but before that I was working on merchandising, which ended up being the reason why I started working my sports years after, because a lot of the things that I wanted I couldn't even purchase, and when I tried to get it manufactured by other people, they just wanted too many pieces. I couldn't afford it. So I decided to make it myself. But going back to the lesson of the week, this is my lesson to the week for you, Mr. School Owner. It's A attitude. What is your attitude in terms of the business that you're involved in? We forget that we get an opportunity to touch people's lives positively. So if I can share some quality information with you, that means there's a good possibility that if you share it, that I will live vicariously by having happy people. For whatever it's worth, I like to help people, and that's the reason why I'm doing this. Now, the recession only means that you have to be creative. It doesn't mean that there isn't money. There is the same amount of money, if not more than, like I said, because people aren't spending the money. So you have to give them the reason to spend the money here. And the reason is because we are absolutely the best. Whatever business it is, you have to put your best foot forward. If you're not using technology, then they're going to look at you as an amateur. Now, this camera I'm using right now is a little flip camera, but it's an HD quality flip camera. And with this, I've been able to do over 100 videos in the last week. 100 videos, yeah, 30 seconds, 1 minute videos, and some a little longer like this one. But the bottom line is this: in order for you to separate yourself from the amateurs, you have to do things on the next level. And the next level happens to be using modern day marketing. Offline marketing is the flyer, obviously. Yellow Pages pretty much is dead. But offline marketing to online marketing. But what's starting to become more and more popular by the heartbeat is what's considered, or I call, in-hand marketing. What happens is that people visiting right now your YouTube, which happens to be the biggest thing right now. If YouTube was a country, right now it would be the 3rd largest country in the world. Just took out the United States per capita, or I should say volume. So, that being the case, you must learn how to navigate through Facebook. It's an example. When it comes to Recognized Sports, one of my companies, we have been doing about 80 to 90% on any given month through Facebook alone. Imagine that. That social media, social network, has saved our business. And we've made connections with people all over the world, past, present, and even future friends are coming through Facebook. We have over 15,000 people on Facebook right now. Now, The only thing we haven't done as of yet is taken that list and segmented it towards what we consider in your case students, potential students, and just friends. People treating Facebook as if it was just one type of thing and trying to sell friends and so on and so forth. But the fact of the matter is that it should be separated. The reason or the way we have 15,000 people plus is because we have multiple accounts. Facebook maximizes or maxes out at 5,000 friends, and with that, you want to be able to obviously contact them via Facebook as a Facebook friend and give them deals, discounts, opportunities to have additional information that they find value behind it that would normally have a price behind it. For example, you are listening to this tape. There's a very good possibility this tape was free of charge to you, but it has quite a bit of value if you apply these things. So if a $49.99 price point was on this, or $47, $37, whatever it was, you can see that there's some value behind it in terms of price value. Once you listen to it, you hear the quality information. That information, if applied, will earn you even more than what if you would have paid the $49 or $47, whatever it was. The point is that it's a buyer's market and people are looking for additional things when buying. So they want deals. The same way there's deals in the houses, there's deals everywhere. The economy has made people into bargain hunters. But we don't want to jeopardize quality with price, because otherwise we end up, getting in a worse situation. For example, I'm getting these brakes fixed on this car in the place that I normally wouldn't come. However, based on the economy being a little challenging, I want to make sure that I get the most for my buck. So the guy gave me the deal or the offer I could not refuse. And that's what it comes down to. Give them an offer they could not refuse, and they're going to come to you. For example, if someone is, or even if this guy right now in this gas station, which he's going to be doing my brakes, if he turned around and he told me, listen, we're going to be doing your car at this time. You can go online and log into the members only section of our website and see when we are working on your car. As a matter of fact, what we'll do is we'll text you and let you know when it will be on, being worked on. So you can do this for a dental office, you can do this for just about anything. Because a lot of times we think, man, we're paying these people some money for this so-called job, service, or what have you, and we don't even know how much time they spent doing it, for whatever it's worth. In some industries it makes sense. But if I get a chance to actually see that someone is changing my brakes, or in the case of the computer that just crashed in the house, that it seems like they put in an old, not motherboard, but an old piece of equipment which made it crash just a little while after. It would have been nice if I would have seen it come out the box, here it goes, out the box to prove, and then put it inside, for whatever it's worth, And they could have edited it afterwards and take it out, but the idea basically is this. In the information age, you share information, and that information is supposed to help people. Help people with whatever it is that they need help with. And that's really what we are, right guys? We're helpers. We are solutions to problems. When students come to our school, or anybody comes to our business, all we are doing is taking their problems and creating some solutions to it. So, hopefully, this stimulates you to have the proper attitude to be a solution or problem solver. Whoever handles the most problems gets paid the most. And most people try to avoid problems, and that's not it. You want to hire people, if that's what you were doing, who can handle problems. As a matter of fact, the more problems you know how to handle, I should say, the more pressure you can handle from problems, the more pleasure it is to deal with you. No one wants to deal with someone who chokes, or I should say drowns, in a cup of water. We want people who get psyched up when the pressure's on. Michael Jordan, less than a second left, behind by 2 points. Chicago Bulls will pass the ball to him, and he will take that shot and most likely score with it, because he knows how to handle that pressure. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October, you did not want to play with this guy or against him in October and pitch to him, because he became Mr. October, handling the pressure, and you know that's why these people are legends. So if you want to become a legend in your industry, handle the pressure, and you will have a pleasure based on the results, and people will have a pleasure dealing with you because they know that you're not choking. Okay, that's about it, guys. I dare you to take it to the next level. AB, see you later.